Hello, everybody. My name is Caleb, and you're watching Live for Love TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Welcome back to Live for Love TV. Today's the 13th day of the 11th month, the 23rd year inside the 21st century. Hope everyone's doing extremely well out there. Just checking to see if it really is the 13th. Checking with my director. Yeah, checking with my director to see if it's the 13th. Because I make so many mistakes with the date. So hopefully we're good to go now. Now, if I mention the name Donald Trump to you, what does it make you feel? Does it trigger you in any way? Are you pro Donald Trump or anti-Donald Trump? I'll give you a second to mull that over. The reason I'm bringing it up is because he's one of those controversial figures, as they say, that he polarizes people, and people are normally pro or anti. But you're looking at someone here who is completely neutral on Donald Trump. And that's the only reason why I'm going to even bring him up today, because I'm neutral on him. I'm not pro or anti him. I don't have anything negative to say about him or anything positive to say about him. Donald Trump is just Donald Trump. So the thing I wanted to bring up today was I've been watching the American political scene recently. Well, I've watched it throughout my life, but I've been watching it recently. And we're seeing Donald Trump literally on a weekly or monthly coming in and out of courtrooms. And he's been charged with business fraud, I don't know, all sorts of stuff that they're charging with him. I mean, he's going in and out of courtroom, an ex-president of America. Now, what my neutral mind tells me from observing politics throughout the last the last 5-6 decades, is that this is the one president that I believe in America that was not picked by the establishment. This is just my personal view. Was not picked by the establishment. And I think this is one of the reasons that we're seeing the way he's being handled these days. Now, what's amazing about Donald Trump is, and about the situation with the court cases that are going on, I don't know if they could ever really put an ex-president into prison, or what they could actually do to him. I have no idea. But what's really amazing about Donald Trump is, I looked through all of the people I know politically prior to Donald Trump being a president, and I looked at him. I remember a president going to the United Nations for their support on a war. United Nations saying we don't sanction that war, and the president saying F you, and went in anyway. An illegal war. Millions of people were killed. Never seen that man in court. Amazing, isn't it? I mean, regime change, Libya. A different president altogether. Got rid of the Libyan president. Got rid of him. Regime changed him. Destroyed the country. Left people destitute. Never seen that president in any courtroom. And it goes on and on and on throughout the years. The amount of things that were done. The Iran-Contra thing with Ronald Reagan. Never saw that man in any courtroom. All of these presidents that have invaded countries illegally, just because they thought they wanted to. Invading Grenada. Just invading Grenada and getting rid of the leader. As they will and as they decide. No president was in court there. I mean, if I go on and on and on and on and on, you'll understand that I do understand a little bit about politics, and I have watched throughout the years what's been going on. So I'm not pro Donald Trump in any way whatsoever. But to see this man in and out of courtrooms without invading other countries, without regime changing around the world, without starting illegal wars, without bombing indiscriminately all over the place, all over the world, and yet he's in and out of court. And the people who have done that have never seen the inside of any courtroom throughout their days until they died. And it's absolutely amazing. And so somebody may look and feel, I'm pro Donald Trump. No, I'm not pro Donald Trump. I'm just saying the facts. It's absolutely amazing that somehow in this ex-president, with almost very little amount of blood on his hands in his term, is in and out of court. And then you've got presidents who have got millions of people of blood on their hands, and they've never seen the inside of a courtroom throughout their whole of their time outside of presidency. Never. Not even a threat of going to court. Unbelievable. But that's politics. That's why I say the only way I can describe it, and the only way I can see it as a neutral, as a person who doesn't really get into politics too tough, is that he's not an establishment man. When you're an establishment man, you're protected. Doesn't matter how old you get, doesn't matter how poor you get, you're protected to the day you die. When you're not a part of the establishment, and the establishment don't really like you, and they can't control you as much as they want to, then this is the sort of thing that's going to happen to you, you know. So I just thought I'd share that with you. That's my personal view. And if people want to know what's my political actual position, well, there was a chief, a Native American chief, that was many years ago. I can't remember his name right now. I wish I could remember it. Would be make it easy for you to go and look him up. But he was brought into the political arena, and he was taken to the Democrats, which is the left wing in the USA, and he went to their convention. He listened and he sat quietly. Then they took him to the right wing, which is the Republicans, and he sat quietly and listened. And they said, well, you've listened to the two wings, the left and the right wing, the two parties. What do you think? And he said, yeah, two different wings, but one bird. Exactly. Two different wings, but the same bird. So that's how I see politics. I'm not fooled by it anyway, but this is just something I thought I'd share with you about this man and what's going on with him. And yes, you can see his mental decline. The pressure that they've put on him has been so severe that I'm not saying he was a astute or really clever person. He's always had that little narcissistic character that you see throughout since I've known him. But right now you can see the decline that he's under. Serious pressure has finally got to him. And if he had any wisdom, he'd let people accuse him and talk and say all the things they want and not respond. And then many people would just be able to say, wow, look what they're doing to him. But he keeps responding. He's up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, whether it's on Twitter or whatever, responding to every little thing that somebody says about him. Everything they say about the way he looks, his hair, anything, you name it, he responds. That's his downfall. Nothing else. Not what they are saying is his downfall. His downfall is he can't keep his mouth shut when he should keep his mouth shut. Anyway, take care. Live for Love TV. See you later.
This is Live for Love TV. Live for Love TV. Yes, I am.
One step more. One step more. One step more. Until you reach your goals. One step more. Save them soul. One step more. One step more. How good it is to reach the
Live for Love TV. This is Live for Love TV.